Warning: Top 6 foods that cause stroke that older adults should know. Have you ever wondered if the familiar dishes on your daily dining table could silently push you closer to the risk of a stroke? In the golden years, health is the most precious gift, but a single wrong choice in your meals can become a silent enemy that steals your peace. A stroke is not a distant threat. It can start with the very foods you love. Let's explore the top 6 most dangerous foods that older adults need to avoid to protect their heart, blood vessels, and live their golden years to the fullest. What's special? At the end of this article, a surprising health secret will change the way you view your meals forever. First, let's understand why high blood lipids are the silent enemy of health. Your health past the age of 60 is not just about living long, but living well and joyfully. But did you know that seemingly harmless foods can quietly harm your body? High blood lipids, also known as dyslipidemia, are one of the leading causes of stroke in older adults. According to research from the American Heart Association, over 50% of people aged 65 and older have cholesterol or triglyceride levels above safe thresholds. But sadly, most are unaware. Why? Because high blood lipids cause no pain or obvious symptoms, yet they silently cause atherosclerosis, paving the way for blood clots that lead to heart attacks or strokes. High blood lipids, or dyslipidemia, is a dangerous but often overlooked condition, especially in older adults. This silent enemy quietly wreaks havoc on your health, bringing you closer to serious complications like high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, and even death. Imagine a calm river flowing through your body, your blood vessels, where blood circulates, carrying oxygen and nutrients everywhere. But when blood lipids are high, that river slowly gets clogged with sludge, obstructing flow and damaging vital organs like the heart and brain. The scariest part is that this process happens silently, with no clear signs, leaving many people unaware until it's too late. So, what exactly are high blood lipids? Why are they dangerous? And how can you detect them before disaster strikes? High blood lipids occur when cholesterol and triglyceride levels in the blood exceed safe limits. Cholesterol is a type of fat essential for the body, helping build cell membranes and produce hormones. However, it's divided into 2 main types: LDL, bad cholesterol, and HDL, good cholesterol. Excess LDL sticks to blood vessel walls, forming atherosclerotic plaques that narrow vessels and impede blood flow. In contrast, HDL helps remove excess cholesterol, protecting blood vessels. Triglycerides, another type of blood lipid, are fats stored from food. When triglyceride levels rise, they contribute to thickening atherosclerotic plaques, increasing the risk of heart disease. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, ideal total cholesterol levels should be below 200 milligrams per deciliter, LDL below 100 milligrams per deciliter, and triglycerides below 150 milligrams per deciliter. When these numbers exceed safe limits, your body is sending a warning signal. The most dangerous aspect of high blood lipids is the lack of clear symptoms. You may feel perfectly healthy, eat well, and sleep soundly, but inside, atherosclerotic plaques are quietly forming. Research from the American Heart Association shows that over 50% of people over 60 have high cholesterol or triglyceride levels, but most don't know they're affected until complications arise. For example, a 45-year-old who frequently eats fatty foods and exercises little may feel fine, but in their blood vessels, bad cholesterol has already started sticking to vessel walls, forming small plaques. Over time, these plaques grow, narrowing blood vessels, increasing pressure on the heart and brain. A small blood clot can block blood flow, causing a heart attack or stroke. The consequences of high blood lipids go beyond narrowing blood vessels. When vessels are damaged, blood pressure rises to compensate, putting immense strain on the heart. The heart works harder, leading to heart failure or arrhythmias. For the brain, a lack of blood supply can trigger a stroke, leaving lasting effects like paralysis, loss of speech, or even death. A study in The Lancet found that high blood lipids increase the risk of stroke by 30% in people over 65. Even more concerning, older adults typically have weaker cardiovascular systems, making them more vulnerable to these complications. The causes of high blood lipids often stem from an unhealthy diet, lack of exercise, and genetic factors. Foods high in saturated fats, sugar, or alcohol are the main culprits in raising LDL and triglycerides. A sedentary lifestyle also prevents the body from metabolizing fats effectively. In older adults, a slower metabolism exacerbates this condition. The good news? High blood lipids can be managed through lifestyle changes, from choosing the right foods to maintaining regular exercise. Understanding and acting early are the keys to protecting your health, keeping your heart strong, and enjoying your golden years fully. Are you ready to discover which foods are silently sabotaging your health? Let's start with the list of 6 dangerous foods you need to eliminate from your meals immediately. Food number 1, animal organs. Have you ever thought that a steaming bowl of organ porridge or a tender piece of stir-fried liver could be poison for your blood vessels? Animal organs like liver, heart, kidney, brain, or stomach have long been loved for their rich, savory flavors. But the alarming truth is that they are the richest sources of bad cholesterol and saturated fats. A study from Harvard University found that just 100 grams of pig brain contains up to 2,500 milligrams of cholesterol, 8 times the daily recommended limit, 300 milligrams. Moreover, organs accumulate heavy metals, antibiotics, and bacteria from animals, increasing the burden on your liver and kidneys. What happens when you eat organs regularly? Bad cholesterol, LDL spikes, sticking to blood vessel walls and forming atherosclerotic plaques. These plaques narrow vessels, obstruct blood flow, and a small blood clot can trigger a stroke. Additionally, saturated fats in organs stimulate the body to produce cytokines, a substance that causes chronic inflammation, damaging the heart and brain. Want to know the next food that's just as dangerous? Food number 2, fatty red meat. Those sizzling grilled beef slices or crispy roasted pork may be irresistible, but in older age they're a double-edged sword. Red meat, especially fatty cuts, contains high levels of saturated fats, which raise LDL and lower HDL, the good cholesterol that protects your heart. A study published in The Lancet found that people who eat red meat more than 3 times a week have a 28% higher risk of stroke compared to those who eat it less. Why? Saturated fats harden blood vessels, raise blood pressure, and accelerate atherosclerosis. Moreover, red meat cooked at high temperatures, like grilling or frying, produces AGEs, advanced glycation end products, which cause inflammation and age blood vessels. For older adults whose cardiovascular systems are already weakened, eating too much red meat is like adding fuel to the fire. Curious about other foods silently harming your body? Food number 3, deep-fried foods, tasty but harmful to the heart. The crispy texture of French fries or the golden crust of fried chicken may make your mouth water, but do you know what they're doing to your heart? Deep-fried foods are loaded with trans fats and saturated fats, the 2 biggest enemies of your blood vessels. A study from Yale Medical School found that eating fried foods 2 to 3 times a week increases the risk of heart disease by 32% in people over 60. Worse yet, reused frying oil in many eateries produces aldehydes, a toxic substance that causes chronic inflammation, damaging the liver, kidneys, and heart. Trans fats in fried foods raise LDL, lower HDL, and promote blood clot formation. For older adults whose blood vessels have lost elasticity, consuming these foods only worsens the situation. Want to uncover the next food? Something seemingly convenient but extremely dangerous? Food number 4, processed foods. Sausages, preserved meats, or instant noodles are quick breakfast options, but do you know they're silently destroying your health? Processed foods are packed with bad fats, salt, industrial sugars, and preservatives, disrupting fat metabolism. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, regularly eating processed foods increases the risk of stroke and heart disease by 40% in older adults. The salt in these foods spikes blood pressure, while bad fats accumulate in the blood, leading to fatty liver and atherosclerosis. Moreover, additives like nitrates in sausages or MSG in instant noodles can cause chronic inflammation, damaging blood vessel linings. For older adults whose digestive and metabolic systems are weakened, eating these foods is like digging your own grave. Ready to learn about a sweet but equally dangerous food? Food number 5, sugar and sweets. A refreshing glass of bubble tea or a fragrant pastry may lift your mood, but they're enemies of your heart. Refined sugars in candies, sodas, and desserts raise triglycerides, a dangerous type of blood lipid. A study from the University of California found that consuming more than 25 grams of sugar daily increases the risk of stroke by 25% in people over 65. When the body has excess sugar, it converts it into fat, accumulating in the liver and blood, causing fatty liver and atherosclerosis. Sweets also spike blood sugar levels, leading to diabetes, a major stroke risk factor. For older adults whose ability to regulate blood sugar is already diminished, eating too many sweets only worsens the situation. Curious about the final item on the list, something many people don't suspect? Food number 6, alcohol and stimulants, destroying the liver and heart. A glass of wine in the evening or a few beers with friends may seem like a small pleasure, but do you know what they're doing to your body? Alcohol overwhelms the liver, reducing its ability to metabolize fats, leading to triglyceride buildup in the blood. According to the American Stroke Association, regular alcohol consumption increases the risk of stroke by 35% in older adults. Additionally, alcohol raises blood pressure, causes arrhythmias, and damages blood vessels. For older adults whose liver and kidneys are already weakened, drinking alcohol only exhausts the body further. Elevated liver enzymes, fatty liver, and dyslipidemia are unavoidable consequences. Want to learn how to protect your health from these foods? Now that you know the 6 dangerous foods, the biggest question is, how can you protect your heart and live healthily in your golden years? Don't worry, you don't need to deprive yourself excessively or give up the joy of eating. The secret lies in smart choices and a balanced lifestyle. Let's explore 5 practical, easy-to-apply solutions tailored for older adults. Solution number 1, choose smart foods. Prioritize good proteins, reduce bad fats. Want to eat deliciously while protecting your heart? Instead of organ meats or fatty red meat, choose high-quality protein sources like fish, skinless chicken, tofu, or nuts like walnuts and almonds. Salmon and mackerel, rich in omega-3, help lower LDL and raise HDL, protecting blood vessels. A study from the University of Oslo found that eating fish 2 to 3 times a week reduces the risk of stroke by 20% in older adults. When cooking, prioritize steaming, boiling, or baking over frying. If you crave red meat, choose lean cuts and limit it to twice a week. Want to learn how to change eating habits while keeping meals tasty? Solution number 2, cut sugar, boost greens, the secret to healthy blood vessels. Vegetables and fruits are golden allies for older adults. Greens like spinach and broccoli are rich in fiber and antioxidants, helping lower cholesterol and protect blood vessels. A study from the University of London found that eating 400 grams of vegetables daily reduces the risk of stroke by 15%. Fruits like apples, oranges, and bananas provide potassium, stabilizing blood pressure. Limit refined sugars. If you crave sweets, use honey or fresh fruits instead. Drinking enough water, 1.5 to 2 liters daily, also helps flush toxins and maintain good blood flow. Want to know how to prepare healthy yet delicious dishes? Solution number 3, change cooking methods, simple but effective. Have you ever thought that just changing how you cook could reduce your stroke risk? Instead of deep frying, try stir frying with minimal olive oil or baking. Olive oil contains unsaturated fats, which are good for the heart. Avoid reusing old oil, as it contains toxic substances like aldehydes. Try dishes like steamed ginger fish, boiled vegetables with sesame dip or pumpkin soup, tasty and easy to digest. For older adults, light but nutrient-rich meals are the key to long-term health. Ready to explore the next critical factor? Solution number 4, control. Alcohol, protect the liver, keep the heart healthy. Alcohol isn't a good companion in old age. If quitting is hard, reduce gradually, limiting yourself to a small glass of red wine, 125 milliliters, a few times a week, as it contains heart-friendly resveratrol. Better yet, switch to green tea or fresh fruit juice. Green tea, rich in catechins, lowers cholesterol and protects blood vessels, according to a study from Kyoto University. Cutting back on alcohol not only keeps your liver healthy, but also lowers blood pressure and improves sleep, key factors in stroke prevention. Curious about a lifestyle habit that boosts longevity? Solution number 5, healthy lifestyle diet is only part of the equation. Lifestyle is the foundation. Spend 30 minutes daily walking, practicing gentle yoga, or gardening. A Harvard University study found that moderate exercise reduces the risk of stroke by 25% in older adults. Exercise improves blood flow, lowers cholesterol, and stabilizes blood pressure. Additionally, staying optimistic is just as crucial. Joining senior clubs, reading or chatting with family reduces stress, a stroke risk factor. Want to know the final secret that will transform how you care for your health? Do you think that beyond food and lifestyle, your mindset also plays a decisive role in health? A study from Stanford Medical School found that older adults who live optimistically with clear life purposes, like caring for grandchildren, volunteering, or learning new skills, reduce their stroke risk by 40% compared to those who feel lonely or bored. Why? A positive mindset lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that damages blood vessels. Find small joys daily. Plant a flower, listen to a favorite song, or write a gratitude journal. When your mind is at peace, your body naturally becomes healthier. This is the most valuable principle you can apply today to protect your heart and live your golden years fully. You've joined me on a journey to uncover 6 dangerous foods and solutions to protect your health. Start making changes today, because every healthy meal is a gift to yourself. If you found this article helpful, please like, share with loved ones, and subscribe to the Senior Health Vista channel for more valuable content. Your support motivates us to bring you even higher quality videos. Together, let's build a healthy and happy golden age.